This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Strong opening. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. Good follow through.
Yes.
It's Wednesday, October 14th. I'm Tori here with Al, and Stephanie joins us from home. How are you, Steph?
I'm feeling like Penelope pit stop today. All engines are raring to go. Vroom, vroom. I'm good.
Is that a reference? I don't know that reference.
I think that's like a children's show in,
Oh, wow.
yeah, in the UK.
Penelope, what was it called?
What? You don't have wacky races in America?
No.
Penelope pit stop.
What?
No.
We're going to pull some footage up at the end of the
okay.
show.
Get some footage,
We'll have
producers.
to find a picture.
Yeah.
We'll have to try and find a picture of Penelope pit stop and you'll get my vibe, okay?
I can't wait. That was my nickname in high school. I'm just kidding. Claire finally met her man on The Bachelorette last night after months of production delays. But one man, his name is Dale, clearly stood out as the front runner right out of the gate. Take a look.
Well, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see inside.
Can't wait either.
All right.
I knew it. I definitely feel like I just met my husband. Oh my God. I'm shaking.
Later, Claire thanked another contestant for being the only man to contact her during quarantine, even though he kind of broke the rules. But some people have speculated that Claire was in contact with the other men because her lineup was announced before the lockdown. Okay, do you think this is a case at love at first sight, or do you think she had contacted him before? What do you guys think about this whole thing? And can you know when you meet your husband or partner? What do you think, Al?
You know, I think that was he the last person that she had to meet, because you don't want to be the guy that has to come next and she's still shaking from the last guy.
I'm Gary.
That's a little intimidating. Yeah, she's like, hey, good to meet you, Larry. Yeah, it's, I hope he was the last guy. I don't, whether you believe in love at first sight or just attraction at first sight, she felt something.
She did.
And I guarantee you a lot of people at home watching with their partners at 10, 20, they felt something that day too, so I believe in it.
Our co-host Sam Shocker felt something when she passed Mark at the restaurant where she was working. Steph, do you believe in love at first sight?
Absolutely. I have definitely had love at first sight quite a few times. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, definitely. No, and I really believe in it. I believe like you can have like this overwhelming, it's like a chemical reaction, isn't it? It's based off all like your hormones and the smell
the
and
pheromones,
endorphins and all that stuff of the other. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. I ain't no scientist, but I know how I felt in that moment. And I can honestly say, have any of them worked out? No, they haven't, because that's why I'm sat here on my own. So I think, you know what, my mum says to me, you don't want a firework, Stephanie, like something that explodes and it's fast and it's pretty and you're like, whoa, and it's like, bow, bow, bow. You want like a long, slow burning fire, and you've got to put work into a fire. You've got to put logs on that fire, and it's a bit of a hassle, and it can go out if you don't tend to it, but a fire will always keep you warm.
You know what? That's really interesting. That's how mine was. I became best friends, and I built that log. No, you don't build you build a fire with the logs. So I appreciate your mom's metaphor. I do. I think that's great.
I prefer fireworks.
You like fireworks?
Yeah, you guys are going the 1820s method. I want it fast, quick, fast, in a hurry.
How's that worked out for you? Good?
Pretty good.
Okay. Well, Queer Eye star Karamo Brown is a big fan of the Bachelor franchise, but could we see him handing out a final rose? Karamo recently told Us Weekly that he wouldn't be opposed to becoming the next Bachelor. That means he is. Don't you think, Al?
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah, after splitting from fiancé Ian Jordan. Now, Karamo said he likes the idea of getting a whole bunch of great guys in one room and just going through them. Sign him up. Steph, he's a good friend of the show. I think this is brilliant. Speed dating, you get the best of the best, you're in, you're out, you're married.
This is never going to be speed dating, is it? Because you've got to live with them for like months on end and like slowly wean them out. But I tell you what, it'd be much easier going on The Bachelor, where all of these guys, let's be honest, none of them are bad looking. They've all got something about them, otherwise they wouldn't be on television, because they've got to have a bit of personality, they've got to have a story. So the producers have basically done all the hard work.
Matchmaking, yes.
No more fly. Yeah, there's no more swiping on Tinder. It's like we've got the creme de la creme and put them in one place. So who wouldn't want to be in that situation, Tori?
I agree. And let's all give a round of applause for Bachelor going to have a gay couple, finally.
That'd be great. I think we're ready.
I think we're ready, too. All right, well, Kate Hudson dished about her worst on-screen kiss. On Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop podcast, Kate says that kissing Matthew McConaughey in their movie Fool's Gold was less than steamy. Take a look.
Every time I kiss McConaughey, it's like there's just something happening and there's like snot or wind. In the end of Fool's Gold, we're like in the ocean. We like had the plane crash and it was just like, he had just had snot all over his face. And I was like,
So that is not what I expected. And Gwyneth also revealed that kissing her Iron Man co-star Robert Downey Jr. was literally like kissing her brother. Al, kiss and tell, cool, not cool? Have you ever had any on-screen kisses? What do you think about them telling?
I mean, not cool, but you know, at the same time, she's a public figure. She's kissing public figures.
Right.
They kind of all signed up for this, and this is what the audience wants to hear, I guess. So, I mean, I can understand it, but in a weird way, it kind of shows me that they're good actors. You shouldn't necessarily have to be attracted to your co-star to be in a rom-com or anything like that. It should be like, we're here to do a job. I'm here to act like I love you, and I guess they did that. I don't think Fool's Gold did well. But.
Did it fool anyone? I will ask Steph very quickly. Colin Firth is my least favorite kisser on screen. He's absolutely
How do you
dreadful.
even have a list like that?
Because I am a romantic, Al. Anywho,
do you like observe what they do, Tori?
Yeah, is that weird? Now I'm questioning if that's weird. Because he does this.
No one has ever said that in their head or out loud, and especially on TV.
I'm just saying he's a terrible kisser. Do you have any good kisses that you've ever had that are like, oh?
Of course. I mean, I should hope so. I'm in my mid-30s. If I hadn't, it'd be bloody tragic, wouldn't it? I mean, I'm not exactly doing the best right now, am I? You know, between my fireworks and my lack of PDA, which apparently is, like, atrocious according to you guys. And then, you know, I mean, I'm not being funny. If someone offered me up a bit of a chance to get a bit of a snog with Matthew McConaughey, I would be definitely going, all right. I'd take the snot any day.
Nice.
I'm here for it.
That is very Penelope pit stop, isn't it?
That's a deal breaker.
It is. All right. Have you voted yet? Excuse me. If so, you're in good company. Get this, more than 10 million people have already voted in the election. To help put that in perspective, by this time in 2016, only 1 million voters had cast a ballot. That's 10 times the amount.
Thank you.
Thank you. But if you have not voted yet, would a call from Oprah motivate you? Yeah, that's what happened to people in Texas. Check this out.
Yes, Master speaking.
Hi, this is Christian. This is Oprah Winfrey. It really is Oprah Winfrey.
But I just want to confirm, is this Oprah?
This is Oprah Winfrey.
Holy smokes.
I'll make a 30-second rebuttal as to why Holy Smokes should make a comeback.
Holy smokes is a long forgotten phrase that I feel like has been put away, and I think it's a great way to get your point across without being, you're not blasphematic?
Yeah, blasphemous.
Blasphemous, yes.
Or blasphomatic.
That sounds like a product that would be recalled. Okay. I bought this blasphomatic and it never, I plugged it in, it didn't work.
Oh, man. Good one, Al. Stephanie, please stick around. Please, I hope you do. Coming up on DBL, Christine Quinn from Selling Sunset, yes, that one, tells us what she really thinks about playing the villain on the hit Netflix show. Plus, why is Kylie Jenner serenading her tequila? Well, Stephanie tells us what's up. We'll be right back.
Closed captioning provided by
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. How is Offset trying to rev Cardi B's engine? And what's Kylie Jenner's new hit jingle? All this celebrity gossip means it's time for What Up Wednesday. Our first stop on the What Up World map is Las Vegas, where rapper Offset is pulling out all of the stops trying to win back his baby mama Cardi B weeks after she's filed for divorce. Offset has purchased this show-stopping Rolls-Royce truck for her birthday, which starts at a cool $335,000, and that's without any customization. But there is one special edition made for their daughter, Culture, an $8,000 custom leather car seat bearing her name. And as for accessories, what pairs better with a new car than a billboard in your honor? Offset has surprised Cardi B with this billboard on behalf of their daughter. Can I get an aww? Well, the pair were seen smooching at Cardi's 28th birthday party in Las Vegas over the weekend, so it's safe to assume she liked her gifts at the very least. Now here's what's up. It's no secret that relationships take a lot of work and in some cases a lot of money. So as for a permanent reconciliation between Cardi B and Offset, maybe the key to unlocking Cardi B's heart is also the key that unlocks a Rolls Royce. Next, we're heading to Los Angeles to bid adieu to Sharon Osbourne's chic grey hairdo and introduce her not-so-new hairstyle, which is kind of new. It's like deja vu all over again. Her husband might be the Prince of Darkness, but all Sharon can see is red. Back in February, the host of The Talk ditched her signature colour and went with a natural grey, a gorgeous look for her, but one that she didn't feel quite fitted her persona. She told her co-host that she looked in the mirror and felt like Grandma Clampett. So, in honour of her 68th birthday, Sharon ditched the Beverly Hillbillies for full-on Beverly Hills. Here's what's up. Snaps to Sharon for trying a natural style. You know, keeping up with a hair colour is a big task, especially when you're like hiding greys, not that I know anything about that. But Sharon rocks that red like no one's business. Our final stop takes us to Palm Springs to check in with the Kardashians on holiday. During a rowdy dinner on a recent episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kylie orders her favourite drink, Don Julio 1942 tequila on the rocks with ginger ale, and followed it with an impromptu serenade.
I'm gonna get wasted. I just finished a whole cup of 42 and I'm about to go for my second one. Courtney, what the are you on?
I don't know what's going on, so I'm just appreciating my bread.
Well, in proper Kylie fashion, she all but broke the internet with this little number, inspiring some of her famous and fabulous friends to sing their own versions of her song. I mean, you guys might remember her previous little ditty that went insanely viral when she sang Rise and Shine to daughter Stormy.
Rise and shine.
And while she couldn't trademark that phrase for herself, I'm sure Don Julio is doing 42 backflips from an endorsement like that. Here's what's up. Kylie serenading her cocktail might not exactly win her any Mother of the Year awards, but she's never been one to shy away from a good time, and hopefully she'll be able to rise and shine sometime before lunch tomorrow. That's it for this week's What Up Wednesday. I'll be back next week with more celebrity gossip, and DBL will be back after this.
Welcome back to DBL. From selling multi-million-dollar homes to her over-the-top fashion, Christine Quinn has quickly become the villain everyone loves to hate on the hit Netflix series Selling Sunset. Jeff and I, huge fans, caught up with her earlier in today's DBL Spotlight.
I am ready to dominate the market. But I'm not gonna lie, they say there's too many cooks in the kitchen. There's too many in this office.
Christine Quinn, thank you so much for coming on Daily Blast Live. Everyone, including Jeff and myself, is binging Selling Sunset, including us, as I said. We are
We're all in.
obsessed, okay? It's the perfect dose of real estate and reality TV. On the show, you're portrayed perhaps as the quote-unquote villain, some people would say, but people still love you. How do you feel about that?
I love being a villain. I mean, I really, really embrace it. And at the end of the day, you know, villains do have hearts too. This is a make or break deal. We're talking about $1 million commission here.
We see you and your colleagues at the Oppenheim Group sell these beautiful multi-million-dollar homes. You guys make it look so easy. First of all, what's the hardest part of your job, and how did you even get into real estate?
I got into real estate because I was actually doing acting, and I got really, really tired of getting the same role over and over. So I thought, wouldn't it be great to, you know, have a job where I can kind of, you know, create my own destiny and work when I want. I love it and I wouldn't look back. And I would say the hardest part of it is dealing with clients, you know, clients that aren't realistic, clients that really don't want to sell their home, or clients that want a certain price. So it's a little difficult. It's always, you know, Bobby fishing, as I would say, with my clients, because that's the hardest part.
Christine, I gotta know, what's the role that you got cast in over and over again?
Believe it or not, it was just dumb blonde, dumb blonde, dumb blonde. And I was like, I want to be the villain.
Well, let me talk about your fashion, because you are known for your iconic over-the-top outfits, and I am obsessed with the way you play with accessories in your hair. I think it is so cool. Where do you get that inspiration from, and what was your absolute favorite outfit? Obviously, the wedding is like another, I can't even.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. There wasn't a lot of hair stores or hair companies that tailored to me. So what I would do is I would go into craft shops and I would pick out really cool things, and I would pick out beads and pieces and diamonds and gems, and I would make pins out of them. And you know, there was a few times I wore like an X-teen pin, and that was something that I made at a craft store. And for me, it was really just kind of putting this stuff together myself, because I've always been really creative. And then I just kind of went with the feeling of the day.
It's awesome because you make it work with your attitude, and the crazier the style, the better. I'm not even joking, Christine. I've been out with my wife before, and I've seen someone dress crazy, and I'm like, who's that girl think she is? Christine?
I love that. Thank you.
All right, so before the show, this is crazy, Christine. You didn't even have an Instagram account. Now you have over 1 million followers, and it's still growing. What's it like to be Insta famous?
It's really interesting because I went from being what I thought loved by everyone to being hated by everyone. You know, it's really interesting. People have opinions behind computers. At the end of the day, you know, the first season, we had no drama at all. And there was nothing going on at the pool party. Like, do you think I was just randomly so drunk where I'm like, all right, here I go. I was like, listen, like, I will do what I have to do. I don't care if this person never talks to me again. I'm getting another season of the show. So, you know, that was my conscious decision that I made, and I'm glad that I did it, you know?
No dumb blonde there.
Maybe one day Tori will get some followers and she'll know what we're talking about.
My mom follows me. God, and my dad. You won't even acknowledge that. Okay, so word on the street is that everyone wants to be you for Halloween. So we need to know the ultimate how-to and how to pull off the Christine Quinn.
I actually saw this on Amazon. There was an article that was like, dressed like Christine for Halloween, and it was a black dress and a black veil, and you could just like carry around a stuffed animal swan, and I think people would get it.
I love the swans. When it snowed, by the way, I was like, this is, I love this woman.
Yeah, congratulations on all the success, but we gotta know. I gotta know about season 4, and are there any Christine spin-offs?
Yeah, season 4 is definitely happening. It's just a matter of when. We're not really sure because of Corona. It's really hard to film right now in Los Angeles. And a spin-off, good things are coming, that's all I can say. But there's going to be a little surprise, I think, coming out around Christmas.
Oh my God. Thank you so much for coming on DBL. DBL Nation, you can catch Christine on Selling Sunset. It's streaming on Netflix.
Do it.
Yes. We never agree on anything, and we agree on Christine.
She brought us together.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Welcome back to DBL. Country queen Dolly Parton is looking back on some of her favorite outfits, and we're going to chat about them in DBL's Fashion Forward, sponsored by Poshmark. Go ahead and make any comments, Al.
I like
Stephanie,
Poshmark.
I do too.
I
All right,
just
here we
learned
go.
about it. It's cool.
It's amazing. Dolly first shared her most memorable outfits with Vogue, and this is the first one, the iconic 80s look from 9 to 5. She picked these dresses because she felt like a city girl, saying it was the very first time she felt fashionable. What a great movie. Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin. Next up, her iconic white dress she wore to the premiere of her 1984 movie Rhinestone. She told Vogue she remembers having to look real good because her co-star Sylvester Stallone was, quote, hotter than a dually.
I've been described as that.
Lastly, her bedazzled gown at the 61st Annual Grammy Awards. She says this outfit and performance of Jolene with Miley Cyrus is one of her most memorable since she's Miley's godmother, after all. When it comes to fashion, Poshmark is your shopping destination. You can list, sell, buy millions of looks online. Check out Poshmark.com. What was your absolute favorite Dolly look, Stephanie? Which one did you love?
Oh my gosh, she's got so many. I always love seeing her in a, like, I love when she wears like a really tight denim kind of corset with overly lots of bling and sparkle, and she has her hair kind of piled up on her head with copious amounts of eyeliner and lipstick.
Yeah.
I mean, she's always great, isn't she?
She's the best.
I
Just
love her.
so you guys know, we do also have something breaking. This is Penelope Pitstop.
Oh.
This is
Beep,
what...
beep. There she is.
There she is. Look how British that whole thing looks.
Yeah, I don't. Who
Look
are
at
the gangsters?
Look at the top hat man. Wow.
Oh
They all
yeah,
have 5 o'clock
no,
shadows.
they're
5
awful. They're like these villains that try and
Villains.
like crash a car and run her off the
Wow.
roads. They're
There
awful.
you go. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Penelope.